Hello everyone. Today, I'm breaking down 5 simple mistakes that a lot of beginners, and even experienced detailers, make when it comes to protecting themselves while working. See, detailing isn't just about making cars look good. It's also about taking care of yourself so you can do the job efficiently without feeling exhausted, sore, or even getting sick. I've made plenty of these mistakes myself, so trust me when I say avoid these at all cost. Let's jump right in. The first mistake is not protecting yourself from the sun and the wind. This is a big one, especially if you're detailing outside for long hours. Sunburns clearly aren't fun, so please apply some sunscreen before starting your day to avoid frying your skin. Your lips need protection too. Some chapstick with SPF, it might sound minor, but sunburned lips can really be painful and distracting while you're trying to work. Wind exposure also matters. If you're constantly out in the wind, your skin and lips can dry out super fast, so staying protected is key. I get it, it's easy to think, oh, I'll be fine, and just push through it, but after a long day in the sun, you'll probably wish you took those 30 seconds to apply. Mistake number 2 is not wearing proper protective gear. Detailing chemicals aren't something you want to be breathing in or absorbing through your skin. It's good to always wear gloves when handling chemicals like degreasers, wheel cleaners, or APCs. Honestly, really anything, even rinseless washes. I clearly still have some problems remembering to do this, as you can probably see in the beginning of this video, but I've gotten a lot better thankfully, and my hands are thanking me as well. I used to have little chemical burns on the tips of my fingers and my skin would be dried out, and I would always get stuck picking at it, and it was gross. Also, if you're working in a confined space with these strong chemicals, you should probably be wearing a breathing mask. Not only will your lungs thank you, but there's also really no way of knowing what's been inside of some customers' vehicles. And we can't forget about eye protection. Because a lot of the time, we're working with pressurized sprayers with certain chemicals that can splash. So the last thing you want to do is cut a detail short and go straight to the ER. Even if you don't feel any irritation right away from these things, long-term exposure is more likely than not gonna add up. So take the extra step to protect yourself. Mistake number 3 is not wearing the right clothing for the job. Wearing the wrong clothes can make detailing way more uncomfortable than it needs to be. Sometimes it's easy to forget because we're so focused on what chemicals we're buying and what tools we need, but your footwear matters. If you're constantly on your feet, you're gonna need comfortable and supportive shoes. Or if you're walking around water when you're washing the cars or whatever, some water-resistant shoes are gonna be nice to keep you from not wearing soggy socks all day. And a bit more on the obvious side, but layer up on those colder days. The main point being to do so without restricting too much movement though, so you can continue at your normal pace. Now, I used to wear whatever was convenient, but once I switched to better shoes and proper workwear, it really made the process a lot smoother. Mistake number 4 is not stretching or taking care of your well-being. Now, detailing is a lot more physically demanding than people think. There's a lot of bending, reaching, and just these repetitive movements. There's times where I'm literally laying on my back to touch up the headliner. So, stretch before and after detailing to prevent stiffness and injuries. If you're doing it full time, I would recommend maybe some light workouts or mobility exercises just to keep your body in shape. And if you can, use some kneeling pads or stools to reduce strain on your back and knees. I'm personally looking into more options like these since I'm kneeling on gravel most of the time now, which isn't comfortable to say the least. Taking care of yourself means you can detail longer and feel better while doing it. So a few minutes here and there of stretching in the morning can save you from aches and pains later on. And mistake number 5 is not staying hydrated or fed. This one sounds like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how often people forget to drink water or eat throughout the day, including myself. So you need to drink water constantly, not just when you feel thirsty, So keep a water bottle nearby, and it'll make a huge difference in your performance. And if you're working long hours, eat something small every few hours to keep your energy up. And avoid too much caffeine or energy drinks. They might help you short term, but as I learned the hard way, they'll end up dehydrating you and really cause you to crash later on. And when I'm done with the job, I want to go have a good time at home too, so getting home and feeling sluggish is not fun at all. So with that said, keep a water bottle nearby and sip throughout the day. It's a simple fix, but it will make a huge difference. Just make sure your hands are clean first. And that's it. 5 simple mistakes that can make or break your detailing experience. If you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to show in your work. So protect your skin, wear the right gear, stretch, and stay hydrated. A lot of these things I didn't really take too seriously when I first got started, but as time has gone on and I've had a son and stuff, it's made me think a lot more about protecting myself. Which is why I wanted to make this video and just help express the importance of taking care of our bodies. If you found this video helpful, maybe check out another one. Also, let me know in the comments, what's one mistake you made while detailing? Because I'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And that's that. See ya.